Are you building a hover?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Nice.
I say that when it's done. Because usually when I try and make these, it goes poorly for me.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, they do for me as well. Oh, apparently they are absolutely, positively, 100% not mobile panels. That is a bit of a shame.
That sucks.
The fact that you're making a flying saucer pleases me greatly.
I'm gonna try. I have yet to have high amounts of success with this faction. I wanna.
I know, that's pretty much where I am. It's like, they're so pretty. I really,
So
really want to do well with it, but I don't.
oh gosh, there's some giant blocks here. Let's see.
Well, apparently I've reverted to not Bonaparte again. There's something over here.
Oh. Well, let's see if our mobile turret thing can survive.
Oh, is it under
Hopefully
attack?
it'll be okay. I just got a message saying it was under attack.
Oh.
Yeah.
I had not received that message. Interesting.
Well, I just got, I think, a kill confirmation, so I think we're okay.
Uh-oh. Don't know what we're about to be fighting. Okay, those are big techs that I don't necessarily want to mess with just yet, so I'm just going to back off and missile as much as possible, and then run away. I'll be back around to you in a second. I went over to a chest, stupidly assuming, oh yeah, it's going to be a quest we've already completed. Why that was the assumption I made, I have no idea, but it was not, and it activated a quest. But it looks like those techs are staying far away.
Do we not have the block magnet for Better Future yet?
I think we do. We might not, though. I'm not entirely sure. Really not certain. It does feel like these solar panels are actually charging. I don't know. Let's see if I can't take you out from afar. Yes, it looks like I might be able to. Perfect. Go.
I guess the easy way to check would be, seeing as I'm down. Okay, we have one Better Future solar panel. What will charge me on normally?
Yeah,
The
I think.
answer is no. It has to be deployed.
Oh right, okay. Well, there we go then. Yeah, that's a good
Dang.
point because you're in a. You've got a tech without any charge in it right now. So yeah.
Yep.
Good point.
Easy way to tell. Okay.
There we go. There we are.
What the? Oh. That's not where that should be.
What's up?
I'm just trying to get my hover rings down, and it is it's not centering, and then I just put it down, and it's like, this rotation makes me so sad. There we go. Why do we have like 1 billion large hover rings and 1 medium hover ring?
To frustrate us, clearly. It hurts, and it also makes me feel a little bit less alone watching you have to cycle through like 1 million different orientations to try and get it to center properly. I empathize, and I'm also glad at the same time, which makes me feel bad. Okay, so far, it looks like you're building Grandizer.
This thing makes me sad. Okay, so it looks like the big hover blades are just gonna end up with me face planting into everything. That is
Which,
sad.
comical though it may be, not exactly what you're looking for.
Yeah, no. What is Grandizer? Seeing as that sounds.
It's another one of those like. Oh, actually, I don't even know if this one is necessarily an obscure anime. I think, and again, it's one of those ones that was just like in Blockbuster when I was when like they kind of stopped caring. I think maybe it was like Force 5 or something like that. It's basically your mecha storyline. Prince escapes from a dying world after a massive war with another race, and they had, if I can remember the plot, like this. I can't remember if it was their god or if it was like a representation of their god, but it was basically a massive mecha, kind of like, war machine, and he escapes with it and comes to Earth, and then is constantly fighting them off as they're trying to invade Earth. Grandizer gets deployed in like this saucer configuration. It's basically a massive mech, but it's in the. For all of the intents and purposes, it looked like the saucer you were making. If you had built like a mech through the middle of it with like a horned head at the front, then that would have been very much Grandizer. It was actually really, really cool when I was growing up. I loved the mecha anime more than any other type of anime. Giant robots, count me in. Ouch. I think you just exploded all my guns. Oh dear, I am gone. Welp. How did it kill me that fast? I mean, my shield went down and then I died, but how did it manage to do that?
See if I can grab your stuff.
Okay.
Unfortunately, this sucker does not control that well. Nope, they all just despawned.
Desperately trying to kill me. I'm going to try and get in there with my tiny piddling little guns. I think it was the heavy cannons on the front of it. They just annihilated me. UFO Robot Grandizer. Thank you very much, Belial. Ah!
Hello. I need...
Hi.
Hi.
You want me to get rid of that tree for you?
No, I got it. Okay, so I can safely say this thing's almost good.
I love when people say, yeah, this is almost a success.
Yeah,
almost a success is technically still a failure. Ah!
Oh, you have left the game.
Yeah, it says host disconnected on my side. I'll rejoin now.
Okay. Let's see. So it looks like my gun tower did kind of alright. I love it how all of the guns that this thing lost in apparently its most recent battle, they didn't despawn, but your entire mech and all of the stuff that you lost
straight up vanished
immediately. It is. Gosh, I'm loving this game. It's so fun. Some of these mechanics make me just wonder, why is it the way that it is, and who hurt the developers to make them think this is good?
Yep, pretty much. There you Interestingly, you're showing up as offline for me.
Uh-oh.
I thought it might have been my Steam, so I just relogged in friends list, but everyone else is showing up okay, but you're last online 1 minute ago.
Well, it just gave me the boot. So...
Ripperoni.
Shoot. Well, at least we can go back to when we had vehicles.
Hooray! Unintended victory!
Maybe. Gosh, that's like 45 minutes ago, though.
Oh, no.
I guess we do have an autosave, so it's not so bad.
Oh, I didn't realize you meant, like, I thought you just meant that it had, like, you'd lost, well, connection, I guess, but that doesn't make sense because you're literally hosting the game on your machine.
Well, no, I did lose connection.
To your own hosted
Yes.
instance, though, yeah.
Yes. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna just reset the game.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready for me to
We'll go from
regen.
there. So, do we want to just spend a moment rebuilding, seeing as you lost stuff and I lost stuff?
Yeah, sure. That'd be cool.
Okay. So you guys never have enough batteries. My last deck had 5 batteries, which should have been enough.
I had loads of batteries on my tech. Like, actually loads. I think it was like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Actually, it was more than that. It was
It's just we're up against a lot of stuff with very heavy firepower. I mean, so are we, but it's heavy enough that they can delete us in one go. Multiplayer, yes, I'd like to continue.
Belial in my chat is like, it's like the Aavak and Cancer Stonehearth. It'll be fine. We have a save after a crash. And I was like, oh, there is no save.
Yeah, so we did have a save. We had an auto save. I was just thinking, it's like, well, maybe we just go back.
How recent was the autosave?
Oh, very recent. Like, the autosave isn't the problem. I was just thinking, it's like, you lost everything and I lost everything. Maybe the progress we made in the meantime wasn't worth it. But also, like, there's no real downsides to losing all of our stuff. Because, like, I can... At this point, I know actually how to cheat to give more. And this is definitely the kind of game where I'm like, I don't think I'm actually going to give a dang if I have to, like, hacks in more stuff.
Yeah, especially if it's a cause of a glitch like that, because it doesn't feel like gear should be being despawned that aggressively. Because it is moments later that this stuff just disappears. Whee! I'm gonna hide behind the base. There we go. Hello.
So, this thing's kind of working. But it won't... I can't stop. Defensive tower, what are you doing?
It is shooting everything but the thing that is attacking us. This is an interesting scenario. Did you give it any turrets that could actually aim down?
I didn't, but like that would...
Oh yeah, there is one or two. They are doing their best. I'm just watching this scenario play out.
I don't know if they are doing their best.
Maybe it's like, well, we don't want to, you know, discourage you from trying. We'll help out a little bit, but you've got to learn to walk on your own. AI parenting 101.
I feel like when you lose your tech, all spawns should just stop for like 10 minutes so you can get your stuff back.
Yeah, kind of like the way in RimWorld when you've lost a couple of pawns recently, it dials back the raids, or at least the raid difficulty. I mean, some difficulties, the whole point is that you're just going to be constantly swamped by death. But it does de-escalate the raids a little bit.
I can't stop.
Is there no way that we can find out what blocks we're missing?
Oh, it's okay. It's got to be those.
Oh, there we go.
Let's see. Yeah, sorry, you can absolutely look that sort of thing up.
Oh, are there no better future solar panels anymore?
Yeah, I think we've lost all of them.
Oh, damn.
I've got one. Yeah.
Therein is going to be the problem when it comes to having... poop. Okay. Is it possible for us... No, I guess it's not possible to spawn in a tech if it has parts that are missing.
Yeah, I really wish there were.
That is so annoying, because
Yeah.
both versions
Like,
of my tech can't be spawned because of that. Like, it would be nice if the game would allow me to spawn in as much of the tech as I could, minus the parts that it didn't have. That would be entirely acceptable. Ouch. What on earth is the TerraTech?
There's like a little guy that came in.
I can't help but feel that half of the turret isn't actually aiming at the right stuff.
Yeah, I'm wondering that.
Oh, you know what? I guess I could load in just one of the GSO techs we had. Pump. There we go. If nothing else, this will allow me to fight a bit.
I wonder if the reason why this is so stupid is because... Huh. No. That's really confusing. I was wondering if I'd rotated the cabin wrong, but I did. Okay.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, that was something that I had considered as well, that perhaps the cab was facing the wrong way, but...
No, it's all good. I'm glad it's still mostly in one piece. Definitely need to give it some more guns that can properly rotate, though.
But I definitely think that the multiplayer in this really needs some work. It needs
it does.
Good bit of polish on it. It's quite a fun game mode, but it definitely needs polish. Like, urgently.
Bit of future.
Okay, well... I'm going to need to hunt around for some shops to get the Better Future solar panels. Also, going to need to get...
That should solve issues.
A couple of these. What else was it that I needed? Venture cluster missiles, 2 of those.
Okay, people were saying the air brake is what I do.
Like, have you got any kind of RCS for that or anything like that?
I got the gyros.
Yeah, I'd imagine those would do the job. I'm just buying out the inventory for certain blocks from this shop.
Yep.
And little by little, discovering the things that we need. Okay, so I need a plasma flamethrower and 2 Better Future solar panels and 2 Hawkeye cruise missiles. I can probably get the cruise missiles here if I'm lucky. But other than that, then... Yeah, got the cruise missiles. Right. Feel like we're good to go. Or at least I am.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Yeah, no, take your time. I can switch to more of a guard role for now.
Yeah, I'm trying to just figure out a weapon that I can put on this thing that would work. I was hoping we could get, like, there's the avalanche launchers. They might be okay. Because unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot of bottom side room available on this thing.
Right.
Unless of course I got rid of my, well, Yeah, people are saying spam is the meta. Okay. Well, how many avalanche missile launchers do we even have? I don't see any. We got a couple of the cluster missiles.
Avalanche ones. Yeah, I don't see any. We've got missile pods, but I don't see any. Anything called an avalanche missile, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, my thing is kind of ugly. I wish I could add the proper shells on. Yeah, there's no.
Yeah, unfortunately, mine is an abomination, and I'm just kind of accepting that. Oh, damn it! Oh, that's frustrating. There we go. No. Whenever one of us grabs something, I think from the.
Oh, does it lag out a little?
Yeah, and it like switches back. There we go. That'll do. Now, hopefully those missiles are facing the right way. Yes, they are. Perfect.
Okay. Retrospect, I should move these here. Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to somewhat arm this thing. Because currently it's mostly just like a shell on the bottom and then just all of the important bits up top. And that's a little spooky for me. Oh. That's interesting.
What's that?
Oh, just toying with some of the available weaponry here. And some of it's actually kind of neat looking. Let's see.
That looks fantastic. That truly looks amazing. Oh, yeah, you've got the laser section. That circular, better future laser thing.
Oh, I wonder if I can get... I think I need the bigger air brakes. I have the small ones, and I don't think they're very good. Let's see. Good, we got the medium air brakes available.
Got something over here.
Ooh, we got the booster. We do have the anti-grav thing, but I was hoping I could go up higher. Maybe if I go for helicopter. Ooh. Maybe
I have no idea what that thing is, but I enjoy the fact that I am able to basically cheese it over a mountain with missiles. Over a hill.
Well, that's nice.
Go.
just feel super guilty when I'm in build mode, because it's just like, and now commentary is dead. I'll be back in a bit.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I know how it goes. There we go. Pop. Okay, heading back. I'm trying not to wander too far away from Wander, but because it's very easy to be blindsided while you're building. Wow. Did the missiles just collide with themselves as they were trapped?
Oh, that'd be sad.
It would be sad, and I think that's exactly what just happened. Funny, but sad.
Oh right, I don't have the air brakes on this thing. Yeah. That's why I'm in just go forward, don't stop mode.
I mean, that's not a bad tactic, to be fair. It's effectively how I play rugby.
Did you play much rugby?
Yeah, a lot.
Huh.
My trouble is that while I was quite good at receiving the ball, handing it off was difficult. I never quite developed good passing skills. So my options once I had the ball were limited.
I never got into rugby or anything even close. I mean, for obvious reasons, not really too much of an American thing.
It's kind of a way of life in Wales.
Yeah. Huh. Actually, wouldn't have expected it as being much of a thing in Wales.
Oh yeah, rugby's huge in Wales. Absolutely huge.
Okay. Okay, so I think I'm almost done. I just have to actually strap guns to this thing and I'm good to go.
There we go. Just charge up over here. But yeah, it's pretty much one of those things that like every school has a couple of teams, and then quite a lot of workplaces do as well. Though obviously, you know, the competition is a little bit. Well, actually, I was going to say it's a little bit less fierce once you move away from like primary school, then you get a little bit more competitive in high school and really competitive in uni. And then I was going to say, and then the competition element just kind of bleeds off once you go to like corporate. But that's actually not true at all. Depending on the corporation, they can be even more competitive than like university rugby teams. It can be really, really serious business. There we go. How's it going, Wander?
Almost done, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just... Oh, dang it. Struggling with the rotation, and then trying to figure out various ways that I can stick guns on this thing that'll make it actually useful. Okay. Now time to bleed money for a bit and see if I can make this work.
No probs at all.
Farewell, cash. I will get more of you between sessions.
There we go. I've got a little mobile cannon.
Oh, just to offset financial losses?
Yeah, a little bit. Ooh. Now don't you look swanky.
Okay. I think this thing came together in the end. It's gonna be hard to tell if it works.
Oh, are those the missile launchers then?
Yeah, it's the
You were talking
avalanche
about.
missile launchers.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's see how this works.
Well, it should be good.
Very long range.
Stopping is hard. Wow.
Yep, I can see why they're the meta.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
Especially, you've got redonkulous amounts of them as well, so it's going to be even more.
Yeah. I hope this pays off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it doesn't,
then I explode again. All right. Let's see.
Oh, that would suck so bad. Have you made sure to?
Yeah, I just took a snapshot.
Okay. Because that would really suck. That would suck so bad. Okay. What about you?
Whoa.
Better go
I am quite dead.
Really?
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh, because you're out there mining. I mean, go figure.
Well, I was just wandering around. I'm not nearly as fast as you, and I was turning around to attack a tech, and I was like, "Why is there a red wall? Oh, Wander's somewhere else." And I was just mumbling to myself, "I better go over towards Wander." And then you were like, "Yeah, I'm quite dead." I move like a fifth or a sixth as fast as your hover moved, I'm afraid.
Yeah. So what happened was, yeah, you were very far away from me. I was hoping I could strafe, but I started lagging really badly. I think because I got far away from you.
Well, that would be weird though, because as the host, one would assume I would lag.
I think it was just having trouble justifying like where you were in relation to me. Here, see if you can pick up all this stuff. They're very focused on me.
Got it all. People in my chat are like, Aavak, execute order 66. May have unintentionally done that.
Well, that was an expensive loss. Yeah, I was really hoping I could kind of circle strafe around, but they had a shit ton of homing lasers and like just some other stuff.
I was getting smacked by homing missiles as well.
Yeah.
So it's quite possible.
Homing missiles and lasers and.
Hey, it's future tech. I wasn't gonna argue with the idea of homing lasers.
Yeah. Well, I almost would say maybe we should just play on creative mode.
Well, I mean, if we keep losing, like, that was a lot of money. That was an intense amount of grind that just got wiped there. Reminds me of, did you ever play EVE Online? I think you mentioned that you did.
I never did. I tried it once when it first, when they had their very, very first.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you mentioned, getting it very early on.
Yeah, it was like one of the first beta weekends or something like that. I played it consistently for that entire week. Got to the end, lost my ship, lost everything, and I was just like, I don't know.
I'm gonna have to relog because I can't destroy trees.
Okay. Do you want to start considering a new game for us to pivot to soon?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Because I think we've explored some of the really, really cool stuff that we can do in this. But as much as the single player campaign is a joy to play, multiplayer it has its moments of just raw joy, but also its moments of utter chore. And that's unfortunate. Like, that's really unfortunate. But yeah, we could definitely have a think of other games to play. I'm still totally up for kind of trying to get together a like a board game thing as well.
Yeah, I was actually playing Carcassonne yesterday. I'm like, I bet this would be fun.
Oh, I love Carcassonne. Absolutely love it.
I'd never properly played it before. I played it in college with some people, but their idea of playing it was very much a, hey, that's resource chunks. Their idea of teaching people how to play was just chuck them into the game and then laugh as they lose. And I was just like, oh, I don't like you. I don't like it when people
Yeah,
do
that's a bit harsh. I mean, you know, it is one of those games where, in many cases, it's a bit easier to learn from seeing how it plays. But you know, when you're introducing someone new, you tend to, like when I had Casa over here, and Mishilab and Casa were playing it. We were going through and like advising each other if we saw something, so that you could learn how to play that way. And then, you know, then once everyone was had the grips on the rules, then we played it competitively. But it's not going to be any fun if you're just raffle stomping people constantly.
I can understand why people enjoy that, but I just...
I'm glad you can, because I can't. There's nothing more boring than having a guaranteed win.
Okay, maybe that'll do.
I want to see you use gyros to just have that with 2 wheels. I really want to see you do that.
Okay, here. Do we want to... I'm going to snapshot this. Let's load up in creative mode and make dumb
no,
things.
absolutely. I'm 100% down with that. I'll hop out and just let me know when I can join you again.